Hello traders, Jason here with SwingHigh.com. It is Friday, June 17th, 2011, and this is a review of my trading day today. Um, it's almost 3 p.m. It's 2:47, and I am probably going to call it a day right now. I made two killer trades today. This has been, and looks like it's going to be, well, I can almost guarantee that it's going to be my most profitable day ever. Within one day. So yesterday, if you were following me at all in my RIM trade, Research in Motion, um, at one point yesterday I was short something like 700 shares. Ended up covering most of that and leaving 100 shares into the earnings. Because basically my theory on that was there were a lot of people talking about how it was almost a sure thing that RIM would beat on earnings. And if it's such a sure thing that they're going to beat on earnings, how can there be any positive surprises? So I figured the trend is down. There's been some clear selling pressure for a long time now. Um, I'll speculate to the downside a little bit. Kind of more of a bet than anything else. And I talked about it last night in my video. I had 100 shares going into the report, and then it just tanked, which is great. So this is what we were looking at this morning. A drop down post market yesterday to the 30 level, and then it opened just under 30 this morning. So I thought, well, there's going to be some selling pressure. Going to look to get more short. So as soon as it broke under that 29 level, I added to my shorts. I went from 100 shares to about 300 shares pretty quickly under 29. From there, it just sold off all morning, straight down till around, looks like, yeah, around 10:40 or around 11 a.m. It kind of stopped. And then chopped sideways. I added another 100 shares around 27.54 short, but ended up stopping out of 300 of those shares around 27.70. So I took a small loss on the last trade, but the other trades made up for it. Turned what was overnight a $500 gain into about a $1,000 gain with the morning sell-off too. And then later in the day, I stopped out on my last 100 shares around. Now I'm a little confused. Sorry about that. I had to double check. Stopped out on my last 100 shares at 28.26, which is cool. I ended up locking in a very good profit on RIM. I'm completely flat now. The weekend could hold some, God knows what. I'm pretty flat overall, and I'm just gonna wait for this weekend to pass because things are shaping up for either really bad action, meaning continued selling, um, which is bad for most people. It's fine for me as a trader, but or it could be a serious pop. I just don't want to take any positions going into the weekend because there's some big news going on out there, and it's very hard to predict. Another cool trade that I had today. Cool is in very profitable and fairly easy. I've been watching the crude futures for a while on a broad time frame. They look set up to make a really big move here. They had this 20-point decline down to the 95 level, put in a nice low base or like a low and tight flag type consolidation pattern, maybe even a symmetrical triangle, and started breaking down out of that this week. And basically, I'm going to short it as much as I can as it continues to sell off. I figure with that 20-point measured move to here, we could see a move down to the 75 level. We're going to have a lot of support to get through, but it could happen. So on a shorter time frame, I've been taking as many short setups as I could. Overnight, I missed a lot of this move down from the 95 level. And the 94 level for that matter. Both were areas that I was watching intently. But anyway, real quick, I only have a few seconds. My trade was under 93, a target of 92.30, and ended up shorting about 2 contracts around 92.80 and getting a nice profit there. Stopped out or got out of my target. Thanks for being a part of SwingHigh.com.